Hey guys, it's Chrissy again. Today I'm just doing like a mini video, I guess. It's like a tutorial on how to make your own like thumbnail or a little character for a video kind of thing. So obviously the first thing you want to do is to draw or have someone draw it for you. I guess you could commission them to do it. But this is more aimed towards people who you know, draw themselves because the commissioner will probably do it for you. So, first you draw. Now, what do you draw is the next question. Well, what I drew was something that represented me and what I guess my whole art thing would be, which would be me and my dog holding a digital tablet pen. Because one, I mainly focus on digital art even though I do traditional art. And two, Ozzy is literally everywhere. On every page that I have, there is an Ozzy somewhere being cute. So, I thought, okay, the best thing to do would be to put me in Ozzy, and then boom, you got my channel, and Instagram, and all that stuff. So, once you're done drawing, you have a couple of choices you can do. You can either make multiples of the same one, like make expression type things, which I thought about doing. That's why I write the one at some point in the video, but because I had that as an idea. But I didn't stick with it only because I really didn't want to deal with that many drawings. I've hurt my wrist. I've been wearing a brace pretty much nonstop for a while, and it's helped a lot. But I don't want to overstrain it again. You know, I gotta let it heal, but I also have to draw, so it's kind of like a never-ending cycle of dealing with this. Anyway, you get what you want. You decide on what you want to draw, and then boom, you got your image. I'll explain more later on what to do. But I would definitely do something that represents your channel, like if you do Pokemon, to put Pokemon. If you know, mainly focus on realism or animal art, maybe you do something related to that. Because when I did my channel box at the top, whatever that's called, cover photo, I did what represented my channel, which was kind of brightish, pastel-ish colors to some extent, and me and my dog, because me and my dog are like everything. So I guess I'll just play a little music in the background, find some cool royalty-free music to play in the background, and continue on, because there's not much to talk about until we get closer to the end. Okay, so now that we're closer to the end, what you're going to want to do is to make a picture that is, if I'm not mistaken, the dimensions are 1280 by 720 or 750. I think it's 720. You make a picture with those dimensions, and then all you got to do is shrink down your image, which might be easier in some programs than others. But what I do is just save it as a PNG with no background, and then select all around it, like I open it as a new file, change the canvas size, select all around it, cut it, so then there's no white background to compete with anything in the video, possibly like an actual blip in the screen. And then I clear it, I save it, and then I check it to make sure it doesn't cover up too much in the video. So I put my character to the left, because that's not going to cover up the little drawing thing I have at the bottom, which shows most of the screen as like a shrunk down version. It's not going to cover the photo at all that I'm drawing. It's completely out of the way. It only hides some of the layers, but it's a good way to make sure people know, you know, it's your video and stuff like that. I really recommend doing this, only because one, it kind of gives your video some more personality. You can make it whatever you wanted. I know I've seen all kinds from different YouTubers that aren't even people, but I have to have Ozzy somewhere in it, so that's why mine is the way it is. But hopefully you all got some good advice. Even though it's pretty simple to look this up, I thought it would be fun to make it into a little video showing the process that I went through to make mine and any future ones that I do. And maybe, someone, gets a good tip from this and makes their own little dude who just hangs out in the corner of the video like a creeper. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good day and have fun drawing. Want to support me in my art? Check out all of these little links right here below in the description. I have 2 Instagrams, Redbubble, Patreon, Ko-fi, Twitter, and a Facebook page. I'm not active on some of those, but feel free to check out all of them as I update them regularly enough. If you want to commission me, they're always open. Just send me a message or contact me on Instagram because that's the one I'm most active on. I usually reply within the same day, so you can always get a commission too and help support me in my art journey.